Hello everybody out there in YouTube land. Wasn't going to do a video review for the product that I'm using right now, but I changed my mind because this thing is really cool. If you're like most YouTubers that sit here and do conversational videos like this, you struggle to find good lighting conditions. Most of us, like me, use a phone or a simple camera of some sort, a GoPro or something along those lines, and they don't really have built-in lighting that you can use or anything like that. So you've got to struggle and find a place that's not too bright, not too dim, whatever, to be able to do these types of conversational videos or product reviews or whatever. So I know a lot of people that do video blogs regularly like that use ring lights. So I've been looking at the potential to get something like that to see whether they're worth it or not. And I ended up getting this one. It's a 12-inch Radiance ring light by Binser Incorporated. I'll throw a product link up for you for the Amazon page where I got this. It's not that expensive for what you really get for it. And man, this thing is really cool. I really have to say I like it, and it's a lot more than what I thought it would be. If you look at the product information there, it says it comes with a ton of stuff. This comes with two different stands, a little mini stand, a tabletop stand like I'm using now, or a big stand that I'll show you the full thing later that looks like a tripod for like a musical instrument that has 4 different levels, so it just keeps getting longer and longer and longer. I mean, you could have a 6-foot person put your phone mount up on top of this and interview a 6-foot person almost face to face, straight in the eyes with this thing. It's really cool, and it's just thumb locks to lock it all into place there, like most of your good tripods. Tripod base locks in, and it's easy to go up and down. Pretty easy. It's a bit stiff. It's brand new, so, and I'm trying to be careful with it. But you know, you get the idea. It's a really nice little stand there. Lock that into position, and it's not going anywhere. Previously, I'd just been using one of these, and I like it, but you know, it has limited functionality. It's nice because I can do this and use it as a hook to hang it outside if I'm doing stuff, but for interior, doing stuff like this, it's not quite as useful. And this thing has been fantastic. Other than this stand that has, I mean, there's places to hook phones up wherever you want. I can put the ring light on top of this and then have it go up and down. I've got this phone mount. I've got a clip-on phone mount here that is removable, that I can pop off. Oop, I got the latch in the way. There you go. And then pop back on pretty quickly. Can't see what I'm doing, so I'll just leave that off right now. And then it has a nice long cord where you can just plug it into a battery pack to use it. It doesn't have a huge current draw either. Right now, if you take a look at that, it shows, see if you can see this. I don't know if you can or not. Yeah, that might be a little bit better. Right there, it shows I'm drawing about 11 watts of energy using my little battery pack here. Now, that is about the equivalent of what your 65 watt LED lamp bulb would be. A lamp bulb like you would put in a lamp. An LED equivalent is going to use about 11 watts of power for 60 to 65 watts of equivalent output. So it doesn't use a whole lot of energy, and because it's a 12-inch ring, it scatters that out, and it's really nice here. The little remote here that you get on it has 4 functions. See which end is which. I think this is the on and off. Yes, that's on and off. The next button, it has 4 button downs. This lets you go down in illumination intensity, you know, get a little bit more intimate. jack it back up for those nice shots. And then I have another button here to change between 3 different colors so that I can see what I would look like or try to replicate different situations. This one is a like a bright white. This one is more of a blue, kind of like an outdoor might be. And this is a warm white, like your old incandescent lamps are next to the fireplace. You know, we can have a fireplace chat here, you know, have a nice cup of coffee and maybe a little scotch in it or something and talk about days past. Or I can flip back over to this and we can talk about whatever. Really cool little thing here though, and I think it's going to be a huge help. So for those YouTubers out there that are looking for something to help you do the blog portion, I think this is going to be really helpful. Now let me take you off the stand here and show you what I'm looking at on the other side. And this is what we're looking at. I'm in a dark room, I got my curtains shut and all that. Let's drop this intensity down. Oops, wrong button. Down a little bit here so it's easier to see. Yeah, I got it all the way down now. And you can see the phone mount, which is flexible. You can turn this, tilt it, whatever you want to do to it. It's on a swivel here, so that I can swivel this up and down. Although for the mini stand, you want to be careful. If you get too much weight facing this way, it will, you know, make it heavy forward and it'll flop over. All this stuff just screws in. It's a standard camera style mount for like any camera tripod. So if you've got a hot shoe mount and a regular GoPro or camera or something, you could potentially put it in there too. The little base here on the Mini, the feet are adjustable. There's a little button that you push here. Let me set it down for a second. And these go in and out. And they snap. They lock into one of, I think, 4 different positions there. You count the notches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 different positions. So, very cool little device, and it comes with this. And this, I haven't used it yet, but it is a remote so that you can use this. You connect it to your phone with an app or by Bluetooth, I think. This doesn't even use an app. I think it's by Bluetooth or something. I'm not real sure. I haven't used this part yet. So that you can open the camera app on your phone, maybe if you've got the stand set up somewhere, and then you can use it as a remote shutter release for your camera. I don't think this will start the record function. I think it is just camera. I'm not sure. Haven't read that far into it. But these things you can get by themselves. I've seen these things. It seems like they come in packs of gum almost these days. I've got these little trigger remote for a camera app on, gosh, all kinds of stuff. I've gotten them free with battery packs and all kinds of stuff. So they're everywhere. You can get those all over the place. It's super easy to put together, carry around. There's a little bag around here somewhere. I see it right over here. Hang on a second. There's a little bag that comes with it. So I could take this. Trying not to hurt this. I don't want to. There we go. It's still new, so when you get it all the way down, it's a little tight, which it should be. You don't want these things flopping around. But I can put this in my bag here. And I have room to put the mini stand in here. And I've got this that I can carry the whole thing around with me a lot easier. Of course, the ring light is 12 inches wide. It's not going to fit in here. I have to carry that separate. But it does make it easy to take this and put it in one location so that it's all together and you can throw it in the back of the car or wherever you need to and carry it with you. All in all, check it out. If you're looking for something like this that has the light, I mean, I think the light is really nice quality. It's dark in the room right here, And I think the light is very even and very good quality. So if you're a YouTuber and you do stuff that requires something like this, you might want to look into one of these things. It's pretty cool, I gotta admit. So I had to share that with you guys. Take it for what you will, but sometimes these things are much better than what they look like on paper. Sometimes they're not. And I think in this case, this is one where it was a lot better than what I thought it was going to be. So, like I said, I wanted to share that with you guys and hopefully help somebody out if they're looking for an idea for something like this too. It's a really cool device, and I think it's well worth it. So kudos to the manufacturers for making something really useful and at a pretty decent price too. I'm satisfied with this. Talk to you guys later, probably using a ring light.